This room is bold.
It's very eclectic.
And it's worth $45,000.
Even with unlimited resources, it's hard to pull off a room of this stature with such a complex and vibrant statement.
Imagine trying to do it all for $4,500 in just 3 days.
A daring design, but limited time.
And a limited budget. But we have 2 couples who are each confident that they can do the best design match.
1 high-end designer room
2 homeowners trying to match it.
with only 1/10 the original budget.
The designer of the model room will judge which couple comes out on top.
And gets to keep a prized piece from the designer room for making the best design match. From Victorian homes to modern lofts, this colorful, eclectic look is the signature of designer Glenn Peloso.
The architecture of this room, because it's very Victorian, you have to pay homage to some of the things that are focal to that kind of thing, like the plastered-in crown moldings, this extraordinary fireplace, and then looking for something that wasn't quite so stuffy and heavy in the way that often Victorian homes would have been. We went for more modern colors, more modern shapes in terms of the furniture, which wouldn't have traditionally been found in a Victorian type setting.
So what would you say are some of the major principles that our homeowners are going to have to work towards?
Well, what I would like to see is a combination of patterns all brought together, but I would look for a consistency of metals. Everything in here is in a gold or brass kind of tone. Mm-hmm. It's eclectic in terms of there are modern pieces, but combined with very traditional elements.
It's not cardboard box decorating.
It
That's
certainly isn't.
It is a challenge, but I didn't want to give you something easy.
John and Rachel are looking for a living room update, but I'm not sure they're ready for this much change.
Wow.
I know, there's a lot to take in. So,
Definitely.
what are your first impressions?
I'm definitely liking the stripes on the wall.
Good.
I don't know if we could exactly replicate these colors in our place, but I'm sure we can pick and manipulate it to an extent.
It's a visual trick. Adding stripes to your room will increase the height. We can choose the tones, but replicate the feel. Where are we at with your living room?
We have a fireplace.
Yay!
It's not quite that decorative.
Not as ornate as this, no inlaid marble. I mean, it's design match, but we'll never be able to match it 100%.
But I mean, I like the mantle on there. It might be nice if we built up our mantle like that,
would be nice.
or even just the shape of it. I really like.
So in some way, reframing it could be a possibility.
I think John's up to the work.
Yeah, that's about it.
John and Rachel's best friends are now their competition. Colin and Armand live together in a square of beiges and gray. Not exactly your standard gentleman's lounge, but
Interesting.
The fireplace is a bit strong for me.
I like the chest of drawers.
Absolutely,
That's
yeah.
definitely our style.
That's the chocolate brown. And you see the metal is brushed nickel.
The designer has mentioned that the matching of metals was very key.
Okay.
So whatever we do, we have to be consistent.
designer Glenn Peloso has used antique brass and burnished gold.
Gold's back.
Yeah.
Back, guys, you know.
When is it leaving?
I like the crown molding.
Do you have crown molding?
Yeah, no, not yet.
Oh, not yet.
I'd
I
to
like
get
that. I like the way he speaks. The whole budget, right? I'm going, okay, check.
When do we start?
What you'll be competing for is this beautiful leather club chair and ottoman.
Because it's going to be...
We'll lend it to you.
It's just that Colin's used to doing about 65 shades of beige in his room, so this will be a real challenge for him.
And Rachel's used to doing nothing, so I don't know.
Wait a minute.
It's a lovely living room.
But
It's a little living room. Okay, you've seen the model room. What are the things we have?
we have the gilded mirror.
Good.
We have the hardwood floor. We have the fireplace.
You do have a fireplace. That is great. Now, this is good.
You know, this is good.
Yes.
This is the center of our
I
fireplace.
didn't even realize that.
So, okay, great start.
I need to ask you. Obviously, the room we went into was pretty wild.
All right.
All of it, none of it, half of it, some of it?
The stripes is fine. Color, I think we should tone down.
So are we gonna stripe all the walls?
No, I don't think so. I maybe do one focal wall with the fireplace.
This wall
focus
here?
wall, yeah.
Okay,
And
focal
then
wall.
maybe, you know, play up the art on the other side with the striping. We came up with some ideas, like
Okay.
maybe perhaps using some ribbon and stuff like that.
We certainly don't have any color in here, and the room needs color.
There's certainly no color. Color, I'm not hearing anything over here. What's,
Yeah, the blues in that room kind of startled me, actually. I can't really see them in here.
So, Rachel, what do you think about that?
I love the blues. I think that color is going to be beautiful.
I mean, we have to decide. Are you guys up for the stripes?
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, Glenn talked about it took 8 days to do that room. Realistically, we should focus on the fireplace wall if we're up for that. One other thing I just think I have to kind of show you. What are we seeing? What are we seeing? Blue, 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 blue. 'Cause let's face it, the room is about color, and if all we have is stripes on one wall, we're going to be a one-wall wonder. And everything else is kind of dull. So I'm saying blue.
Just the blue.
Yes, just the blue on these walls. But it's your room. It's your decision.
So, I mean, it's about winning. And
So
I
it's
can
about winning.
guarantee you that Colin is having a fit about the color in his room, and he will not go those bright colors.
No, I don't mind color.
Bear with
Color?
me. Take a deep breath. We need a pop of color.
Okay.
And we need to kind of put a couple of those pops of color around the room.
So how about just like a light robin's egg blue or something?
How about a pillow?
See earlier comment, do you want to win?
Yes, I do.
Pop of color.
Okay, two
We-
pillows.
Thanks, you're so generous.
What would you say about all the stuff in the room?
I'd say most of it has to go.
They certainly aren't similar to the model room, and that is part of the game, is how we match it. So why don't we start moving stuff out so we can start doing some work?
All right.
We'll paint the walls, build up the fireplace, add some stripes, and then do a little shopping.
Your floor.
I do not like parquet flooring.
I think we should cover it with some nice trendy laminate flooring.
You're cool with laminate?
Yeah. Well, for the price, yeah.
Our plan of action is to put up crown molding, paint the stripes, and hopefully find a fireplace that will match.
It's all about the competition, so
We're gonna win. We wanna win.
yeah.
Next, will personal taste ruin a match?
Just looks like, I don't know, the engine room of the locomotive.
King Arthur.
Our couples have made their plans, and it's time for action as they compete to match this $45,000 room in their own homes and their own styles for $4,500. Hey guys. Hi. Oh, very good. Glad to see you. Not quite painting, but it's taping. I love that. I have the paint. There.
Wow.
Okay. Wow, good or wow, I'm scared?
A little bit of both, I think.
And
I love it. I think it's beautiful.
And when I come back tomorrow, I want all the blue walls done because we got to start on the stripes.
And you're leaving?
I'm leaving. Okay. You guys are the competitors. I only help you along. See, I've helped.
Bye.
Bye.
Hal.
Here we go.
Is this right? It doesn't stick very well. Maybe you should do it like there,
Right.
but then it falls off.
And then press down the face of it.
Oh, here. Yay.
Because that's really nice with that. Look at that. Little acid green.
I think we need another color too.
I think you need another color as well. Oh, look at you. It's your color. Now, rumor has it you've done a little CAD drawing
Yes, I have.
All right, well, why don't you guys get going on the crown so that we can get this ready, and then we'll look at our computer drawing.
Each couple gets one day with our carpenter, Jamie. For Colin and Armand, he's installing the crown molding.
Wow, what a difference. Well, it's going to make a huge difference once it's finished. Some paint. Some paint.
Do you think it's going to be too bright? Is that what you're concerning?
Yeah, potentially. I don't know, it's gonna be a lot different than what we have now.
You know what, your job looks easier than mine.
If you wanna switch,
Is that easier?
it's almost done.
Yet it is easier.
First of all, it took me 2 seconds on the computer to do this, but here's the concept. This being the fireplace,
Right.
crown molding, and the baseboard. There's 5 colors here, which with the apple green is going to be.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that'll be great.
I'm excited. I think
Yes,
this
me
is going to
too.
be beautiful. You guys are going to win. And I want to see a beautiful chocolate leather chair here.
Yeah, so do we.
What do you think, guys?
Wow.
Looking great. Wow, pretty impressive.
Amazing.
Yeah, great.
And by the way, I'm loving the taupe and the blue.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I hate to admit it, I think the blue's the call.
Oh, well, I think now comes a reward for you.
Okay.
Buy me stuff.
Oh,
Shopping?
shopping.
Let's go.
Excellent.
Armand and Colin need a fireplace to complete their match.
Now, I mean, okay, our shopping's done. Let's wrap it up, take it, let's go.
Well, the brown's nice, but
It's not chocolate
the actual
brown.
insert that I
But
think is.
you know what? This is
little-
the perfect match. I mean, we've got the Victorian insert, which is exactly the same shape as in the model room.
You could see it in the home that we were at, but just won't work with our space, I don't think.
This looks like the engine room of a locomotive.
I think there's probably something a little more our style over here.
Okay, carpets. Got some carpets here that have this sort of botanical woven effect. Okay.
Ooh. You love this one, don't you? No.
Ooh,
Okay.
big ooh. Okay. Away with this.
Yeah.
This is it? This is the one you like?
Definitely. much
Really?
better.
This is more our style.
Hey, but it's got a gold insert.
We
Yeah.
can change that.
Well, you know what? It's a good price, and maybe you can wheel and deal.
Oh, absolutely. Never
Right.
pay retail.
It'll free up more of our budget.
Ooh. Ooh. You know what? I like this one.
It's the closest match so far.
Under $500, which is important for our budget.
Yeah.
I like this. I've always liked it, the more traditional kind of rug.
Yeah.
I love the look of this.
Next, the shortcut becomes the long road.
You will be painting the internet mid-next month.
Our two homeowners are knee-deep in the transformation of their homes as they try to match this high-end $45,000 room for only 10% of the original budget.
Did you realize that by actually doing the lines in pencil rather than chalk, you will be painting the internet mid-next month? You're going to be smearing the lead all over the wall, and where the wall's all wonky.
They're like this, the house.
Yeah.
There's only one day left until the final judging. Both teams still have plenty to do. John and Rachel are working on their fireplace and wall.
Yeah, there's a spot here, Colin.
Armand and Colin have much more than just painting to do. They plan to install a new floor to better match the model room.
So there you go, floor's done.
Colin has some creative ways to continue the stripes all the way around the room.
Go that way.
And then you could have it taupe in here and then brown in here. Do it that way, the definition.
It's your little project.
The carpet's here.
Carpet's here.
It's different.
It's different.
Okay, this is a lesson for all designers. When you pull something, get them to take it off the floor right away. Because we chose the carpet, and it didn't get off the floor, and the other carpet got sold. So,
Yeah.
my fault. I'm sorry.
the taupes and our greeny color.
Right.
And this is beautiful.
Let's get the prize chair. This corner here.
Oh my God, that's hot.
Our new chair.
Isn't that nice?
It certainly is.
Oh gosh.
Sit in your chair.
You know what? Suddenly the whole room makes sense.
And the mirror. Now, it's a good proportion, and I must say I like it horizontally.
If I recall in the room, was it running vertical? I think so.
Yeah, I think we'd like to try and stick with the room as much as we can.
Okay.
And don't mess up my stripes.
There.
Excellent.
John and Rachel spent $300 on supplies for the fireplace and paint. They spent $4,000 to furnish and decorate the room.
The final pillow for the princess.
They are under budget at $4,300.
Colin and Armand spent $1,600 on a new floor and crown molding, leaving them with only $2,900 to complete their match. They're right on budget at $4,500.
Yeah, we got your feather boa.
Yeah.
You had to have that, didn't
Which
you?
was a request, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the ribbon project I think turned out fabulous, and the lights on them. I mean, it just ups the importance of it. Beautiful, and I love the play of horizontal and vertical because, you know, I think we're really going to be hitting Glenn over the head with that. Like,
Great.
we got it.
Great.
You've used repetition. I mean, obviously we've got the repeating of the stripes instead of repeating it around all four walls. You've done it. You've just changed how you did it. And you added an extra plane with the floor. A+ on your carpet selection. The striping turned out fabulous.
Thank you.
And I haven't seen one pencil mark. And I've looked.
Yeah.
Of course.
Guest designer Glenn Peloso will now judge how well his signature room has been matched in the homes of our competing couples.
Glenn?
Wow, hi, I'm Glenn.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Wow. Really well done, guys. It's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Really beautiful. The silver is good. All the brushed silver is
Yeah,
really
we
nice.
changed that. I noticed you had a lot of bronze metal, so we sort of changed it to brushed.
Really, it doesn't. The metal doesn't matter so much,
Right.
but the consistency
Yeah.
makes
Yeah,
a difference in terms of it being monochromatic metal throughout.
Right.
And we like the boa, which we
Oh, the boys.
That's coming over to me.
That was inspired by your nest of birds that you had.
And was this existing?
No, we chose that, which is the element of the fireplace.
And it's a really classy room. I love the stripes on the light, and I like the introduction of the stripes throughout the room.
Since we didn't do all four walls in the striping, we thought we would bring the striping element of your room into other things like the carpet and the artwork.
Which is fabulous. Did you make
Thank
it?
you. Yes, I did.
Yep.
Yes, I did ribbon art. And well, I did the stripes, he did the floor, so it was kind of...
You did it all the way through?
Yeah,
All the way.
all the way through, both rooms.
The work is meticulously done. It's really classy,
Right.
and exceptional. But it's safe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean the beige around, but I think you did a really great job, guys.
Thank you.
As you know, the deal is this: if I come back, then you've won, and if the PAs come back, they take the chair, and the other couple won.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
See you later.
See you soon.
Oh, now we have to wait.
Bottom line is, I feel completely satisfied that there's nothing else that we could have tried to do. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh.
Welcome to Rachel and John's house.
Hey, John, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Rachel,
Nice to meet you, Glenn.
you.
Wow.
Wow, I'm right back in my own space.
Yeah, I know. Don't panic. It's not deja vu.
This is actually very uncommon to this style of house.
It was a brick fireplace. And did the painting, and I think it really ties it all in.
Yeah, it does.
It was at one time.
Buddha seems to be pleased.
Very
Absolutely.
pleased.
In
We
the placement of your cat.
Yeah, and the mirrors help to open it up. and-
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think you did a very nice job.
great.
And the carpet is beautiful. Did you already have that?
We had originally selected a different carpet, and it was busier and it was more reflective of the carpet that you had. But I think that maybe the other one would have been a little bit too busy.
I know that you argued that it would have seemed busy. To my mind, it would actually expand the room.
Right.
Because it happens everywhere. It starts to fade and
Okay.
it spreads the room
Right.
out. But essentially, I think you've done a very nice job. I'm going to go.
Okay.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah. I like confident.
Absolutely.
Let me show you out.
Thank you.
Okay. Next, Glenn Peloso will reveal who best matched his signature room and which couple will get to keep the coveted leather chair and ottoman.
Maybe I shouldn't have emphasized that it was too busy.
Now I can feel my heart pounding.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Designer Glenn Peloso has seen both our couples' rooms. Now they're waiting for his decision on who made the winning design match.
Oh, thank you so much.
Welcome. Congratulations.
No!
You know, the other room is elegant and beautiful and very, very well done. It doesn't have the courage that this room has, which is why ultimately I decided that this would be the one that would win.
Exactly. Exactly.
Look who's here.
Congratulations, John.
Are you kidding?
She'll work.
Calluses. I know.
She does.
I know.
Did you, a great challenge
Absolutely.
And a good game. See you next time on Design Match.